Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Maple Leafs taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning for the second of a few meetings this year. We're about to get underway here tonight. Tampa Bay comes into this game 6 straight wins on the year. They're the best team currently in the league against Toronto, who's 2-1. Big save early on. Joseph Woll back in the net tonight as he makes another early. Lightning with 2 good looks early on in this one. Here comes Maccelli up the right side. Toronto breaking in. Maccelli stopped, and the rebound slipped wide of the net. Here's Radish to Kucherov. Ahead come the Lightning. Toronto has their hands full this afternoon as Woll makes another save early on. Rebound right in the paint. He scores! Nikita Kucherov silences the crowd with the finger on the lips. And it's 1-0 Tampa early. Yeah, talk about a Selly just silencing this crowd early on, as the Maple Leafs have had a rough start to this season. A lot of goals allowed. They have a 2-1 record, but that's been the biggest issue, is allowing goals so far this year, and they trail early in this one. Tampa Bay Lightning searching for a 7th straight win. Already on pace to do that with a lead here tonight. Nylander sent back into the Tampa zone. Toronto 1-0 on home ice this year. Maccelli a backhand. That deflects in front. Nylander trying to find it. Vasilevsky plays it down. Maccelli kept it in. Maccelli trying to feed that to the front. Matthews with it. Matthews backhand in front. What a chance. Now there's another off the side of the goal. And Vasilevsky covers on that for Tampa Bay. 1-0 Lightning early here from Toronto. We hope you're enjoying. It's the Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Face off right side of the goal. One back by Toronto. Tanev fed the Yarncroke, has a man in front, and another save made as Domi fed that. Tavares a shot. Vasilevsky with that. Radish to Hedman. Here come the Lightning the other way. It's Kucherov. He'll step by, has the only goal tonight. Kucherov fed it back. Hagel a backhand. That didn't make its way on goal. Hagel to Hedman. Here come the Lightning. It's Paul to Radish. Man open. He stopped. And the bouncer in the paint was tipped, but doesn't find its way by Woll. Here comes Max Domi the other way. Domi slips by, and he fires it wide. What a chance. Yarncroke. Leafs holding on to it. Tavares off to McCabe. Steps in and shoots. That's stopped. And Yarncroke playing it to the side of the net. They whack away for it. It's Radish who gets it. And here come the Lightning the other way. In over the Toronto line. Taylor Radish shooting right on. That's handled. Now Paul, he'll try. And Woll has that and covers up for Toronto. 7:35 to go here in the first. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay here in Toronto tonight. Face off to the left side of the Maple Leaf net. One back by the Lightning. Here's DeHaan, given away. Got it back, though. Centers it, kicked out by the left leg of Woll. Waugh sent that to hit one of the Leafs, and it stays in. Perbix to Stamkos. He stopped in the rebound, jamming away. That doesn't go. Good pressure by the Lightning. Stamkos, DeHaan. That's blocked, and now Lawton for the Leafs takes off. Here's Scotty Lawton, and he'll just feed it in, trying to get a line change for Toronto. Waugh to it. Back to the point is Ekman Larsson. He'll send that off to Stetcher. Moves in and shoots. And Vasilevsky has that and holds on for a face-off. 4:09 to go here in the first. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay from Scotiabank Arena tonight. Face-off to the right side of the goal. One back by the Lightning, controlled by DeHaan. He'll send that ahead to Perbix. Here he comes down the left side, in over the Toronto line, goes right to the net. Yzerman knocked away by Woll. Behind the goal, looking back, it's Perbix. He has DeHaan to Shaffy, shooting it, kicked out by Woll. Rebound in the paint. Lightning doing a good job pressuring, and Perbix stole it back. Now Robertson all over him, takes it away. Robertson with the rent, centers it. What a save by Vasilevsky. Here's Perbix the other way. Sent ahead to Shaffy. The other way come the Lightning. Cirelli right on. Stopped by Woll. Fed in front. Another save. And he covers on that for Toronto. 8.3 seconds to go in the first. 1-0 Lightning. What a glorious chance for the Maple Leafs to tie the game, and Andrei Vasilevskiy from right to left keeps it out. Here's Nylander, looks ahead. He has Maccelli going to the net, but that got past him, and that will end the first period. It's the Lightning 1, the Toronto Maple Leafs nothing after 1 tonight here in Toronto. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 13-10 Lightning. They lead 1-0 after 1. The hits are 4-1 Tampa Bay. Faceoffs 4-2 Toronto. No power plays. 1-0 Lightning after 1. Welcome into period 2 from Scotiabank Arena tonight. It's the Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning in their second meeting of the year. Tampa took the first one 3-2 back in Tampa. They lead this one of a score right now, 1-0. Sent it around behind. Carlo to it. He'll send that up on the wing for Nylander. Up the right side comes Nylander. He gave that away. Matthews stepping into the rush. Maccelli going to the net but couldn't get the shot. Here's Matthews. Backhand stop. Rebound Maccelli. Point blank. Vasilevskiy kept it out. Another shot. Maccelli tries. That doesn't get through the bodies in front. Matthews to Nylander. There's another. That stop. They whack away. And that goes wide. What a chance for the Leafs, but they can't find a way to beat Vasilevskiy. Here comes Point, and here come the Lightning up ice. It's Hagel. Hagel stepping in down the right side. He'll move to the middle. Kucherov's shot. Stopped by Wall. Bouncer in the paint. Kept in. Now Maccelli gets that out. Point back in. 5.5 gone here in the second. Here's a chance for the Lightning. Riley having trouble getting it out. Kept in by the Lightning. Nylander taking it back. Here's Brandon Carlo out to center, and now he'll send that back into the Tampa end. Picked up here by Radish. 7.5 gone in the middle frame. 1-0 Tampa in front. Tanev back to defend. Hedman shooting. That's blocked. It rolled to the net. They score! Victor Hedman gets rewarded. It deflects off one of the Leafs in front. And Tampa Bay extends the lead. It's 2-0, looking for their 7th consecutive win to start the year. Off Chris Tanev here. Hedman just puts it to the net. And the Leafs can't do anything about it. It's a deflection off Tanev and in the net for a 2-0 lead. Tanev was trying to get it out. He sent it off one of the Lightning players in front of Wall. It went off him and in. And Hedman gets the goal to extend the Tampa lead to 2-0. Here comes DeHaan in over the Toronto line. McCabe trying to get back. There's the shot blocked. Domi took it away. Leafs in the corner. Tanev. Here's Domi ahead. That missed everyone and comes back out. Perbix. Tampa Bay with control. 2-0 they lead halfway in this one. Here comes Paul. Breakaway. Stopped by Joseph Wall. Tavares gave that away. Leafs need to be better with the puck. Here comes Järnkrok. He'll step in. Calle Järnkrok to the backhand forehand. Easily fought wide by Vasilevskiy. Here's Stamkos. Leafs had a glorious chance to tie it and couldn't. Now the Lightning with a 2-goal lead and a big save trying to make it 3. Lightning with it again. Here's another shot. What a stop by Wall. Here's another shot. That's blocked by Lawton. Now the Leafs have a step. Scotty Lawton in behind the D. He's stopped by Vasilevskiy. Got the pocheck out. Cirelli to Shaffy. In come the Lightning. The shot blocked. Now Cirelli spins and fires. That's blocked in front of Wall. Lawton for Matthew Knies. Here comes Toronto now. Knies off to Lawton. Gave that away. Now spins off the forecheck. What a play. He'll shoot it. That's stopped. Rebound. Wyatt goes in behind. Lawton trying to get it back. Hedman's to it. He'll send that for Shaffy. 3 to go here in the second period. The Leafs will just poke it back into the Tampa zone. Here's Cirelli. Back in the Toronto end. Here's Anthony Cirelli shooting it. What a stop by Wall. Robertson. Leafs turn the other way. Down 2-0 late here in the second. Robertson waits, drops. No one there. And the communication has to be better for the Leafs going into the third. Here's Matthew Knies. What a play, but he gave it away to Radish. And out come the Lightning with the puck. Sent ahead at Cirelli. He'll wind, he'll look, he'll shoot it, deflects. And Wall had to be careful with it. He is. We go to the third. 2-0 Tampa Bay here tonight from Toronto. Shots are goal in the hockey game. 19-17 Tampa Bay. They lead it 2-0 after 2. The hits are 9-1 Tampa. Faceoffs 4 aside. No power plays. 2-0 Lightning after 2. Welcome into the third period tonight. The Maple Leafs have work to do, down 2-0. And they lost the last game back in Tampa 3-2. And Tampa Bay with 6 straight wins on the year, looking to make it 7. Here's Hagel. He'll bring it in, looks, centers, point, wide open. He's stopped by Wall. Picked up by Nylander. Here come the Leafs now. They've been silent all night. Nylander steps by, shoots, that stopped the rebound. Bounce wide of the goal. Leafs keep it in. Nylander trying to pin it down in the Tampa zone. It's picked up by Kucherov. Now Hedman. Back the other way for Tampa. He'll just get it in deep. Nylander chases that down behind his own goal. Fed up the board side for Morgan Rielly. He's taken down by a hit. Kucherov shoots that deflects off a Leaf and into the corner. Back out front is Kucherov again. There's a shot knocked away. Wall jumps on that. It's picked up by the Lightning again, though. Pass in front. That's cut and now goes back behind the Leaf goal. Matthews gets the feed, and here comes Toronto. Austin Matthews stepping in, shooting it. Blocker stop. Vasilevsky. He's been rock solid here tonight as the Leafs still have nothing to show just about halfway through the third. Save made by Wall. Jarnkrok picks it up, and here go the Leafs. Calle Jarnkrok knocked off by Connor Sheary, and now Radish with control again. Hagel back in the Toronto end. It's Rielly who picks it up for the Leafs. Morgan Rielly through center. He'll bring it in now. Rielly looks, feeds it out front. That missed everybody, and now Paul right back out for the Lightning. Here's Stamkos. Leafs took that back momentarily. Tanev to Tavares. In his own end, he finds Morgan Rielly. Rielly up the right side. Has Jarnkrok going to the net. There's the shot. No one was there for the rebound. Radish. Hedman. 9 to play here in the third period. 2-0 Tampa Bay. Here comes Paul inside. Knocked out to Scott Wadden. Here goes Wadden. Turning it over to the Stamkos. Back in come the Lightning again. It's Stamkos. He'll go to the net looking for a shot. And spinning off the Leafs and going to the net with it, Nyes. That rolled in front of the Leaf goal. Have to be careful. There's another shot and went high and wide. Good pressure by the Tampa Bay Lightning, holding a 2-0 lead late. Here's Matthew Nyes taken down on the rush. Wadden was after it. Leafs take it back. It's Waugh. Now Sheary inside to the net. Can't get the shot away. Tanev to Wadden. Under 5 now. 2-0 Tampa. Here's Wadden with Waugh shooting. He fired that wide. What a chance for the Leafs. They just could not hit the net. Chaffee taken away by Joshua. In come the Leafs again. Joshua centers it. Big save by Vasilevsky again. Wadden fires. Blocker stop made by Vasilevsky. Here's Yzerman. Up to Perbix. Taking it away. He'll bring it inside. 2 to go. 2-0 Lightning. It's brought ahead now by Tanev. Here's Tanev. Trying to get that. It's turned over now. Leafs grab it back. Lorentz. Chaffee with control. Last minute of play here in the third period. Lightning lead at 2-0. Yzerman gave it away to Lorentz. He'll bring it ahead for Toronto. Lorentz has Robertson going to the net. Couldn't get a shot away. Taken back by DeHaan. 18 seconds on the game clock. The Tampa Bay Lightning are going to win it and get a shutout here tonight from Scotiabank. Cirelli stopped by Wall. Picked up by Stetcher. Sent ahead to Michelli. He fanned on the clear. Here's Yzerman. 3 seconds left. Cirelli stopped by Wall. And that'll do it. The Tampa Bay Lightning stun the Toronto Maple Leafs of a final score here tonight. 2-0. As they shut out the Leafs. And the Leafs dropped to 2-2 on the season. The Lightning improved to 7-0-0. And if you're wondering who the Maple Leafs take on next, and it will be a road game before another home game, as you know how the schedule's been going so far this year. The Leafs will take on the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal.